comic, very funny. I'm so excited to see him. Right now, put your hands together for Alex Garden.
Good evening, everybody. How we doing? Yeah. I'm Alex Gardez. I'm French. It's not a very intimidating nationality, unless you're a duck. It's a culinary joke, guys. We've had it with those ducks, arrogantly flying around the skies of France. Got to put them in their place, which is a skillet with oranges, garlic, and shallots. Good thing about being French, I don't see race. Unless it's Formula One. Like I'm gonna watch NASCAR. They go in circles. You know, only stars I reach for are Michelin stars. Yeah, Thomas Keller, baby. Okay, enough with the culinary jokes. I think we had a good run. I'm in a great place. I'm having a blast. I'm making great progress with my therapist, Phyllis. Everything's going great. I go 3 times a week. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, one time I said that to a girl. She's like, "That's a lot." I'm like, "I know." It's almost half the days of the week. I get it. I used to say that on dates, which I don't recommend. Not because girls are closed-minded, but then they'll ask me, like, "What do you go to therapy for?" I'm like, "Why would you ask that on a date? It's not a happy question. Give me like a seductive in, you know? Isn't there enough that I could afford to go 3 times a week?" How hard are you to please? The thing is, like, I'm very in my head, right? And therapy, while it hasn't gotten me out of my head, it's made it a lot nicer in there. Totally remodeled. There's like marble countertops there. It's awesome. Like, you know, headphone amplifiers and all that stuff. That's an obscure thing. I don't know why I said that. But they're there. They have tubes. They're handmade, you know. I know it's working because, like, in social situations I've always been really in my head, really nervous and really judgmental, but like I was at a party the other day and man, oh man, like it was awesome in there, you know, the voices were very encouraging. Seriously, I'm just standing there, I'm like, yeah, good job not bothering anybody here, Alex. You're doing a great job, you've only interrupted one conversation. But at least I got to see a picture of your headphones. You might have given one guy too many compliments, but at least you know you were being sincere. Just don't hug him next time. He didn't seem to like that. He winced. But hey, look at you learning how to read physical cues. Some people go their whole lives without learning how to do that, so don't be so hard on yourself. Yep, just stand there with your glass of port in your hand and let the conversation come to you. Sure enough, my friend Dave comes up to me, he's like, "Alex, were you just talking to yourself?" I'm like, "Yeah, I was. You want to see a picture of my headphones?" I think it's a fair question, like, once you get to know someone, I don't know. It's a fair question to ask why you go to therapy, and like, the truth is, now, don't pull away from me, you know. But I come from a very bougie background, okay? So I have to be, no, like, seriously, when you come from a more privileged background, I've learned that you have to be more careful about who you vent to, otherwise it can come off as insensitive, you know? Especially considering me, like, most of my worst memories have been on ski slopes. Okay? Like, I was the worst skier in my family. Poor me. Poor me. So whenever my family would go skiing on vacation and they'd go skiing down these hard slopes, they'd have to leave me behind at ski chalets. You can't complain to people and then say words like chalet. So yes, my abandonment issues come from the French Alps. The hot cocoa tasted like ash in my mouth. It was a beautiful view, but all I could see was my inner shame. I had to drown my sorrows in fondue. I really learned this lesson the hard way. The worst, I remember, so I work in the service industry. I'm a server at an upscale bowling alley at the Port Authority bus terminal. Both my brother and father went to Columbia Business School, so if I go to Palos, I'd be living in their shadows. And so I'm venting to my bartender friend Jose about how difficult my dad could be, like how critical he is, and asking me questions you ask a kid in the arts, like when are you gonna get a real job, all that stuff. Jose's like, yeah, you know, I get it. My dad was like the boogeyman. You know, he used to beat the shit out of me. Spent $250,000 on hookers and cocaine. Told me I was no good and left my family. what did your dad do, Alex? I'm like, he's insensitive sometimes. He upset my brother during dinner. He called his company a subsidiary. But I sympathize with him beating you. Once I was spanked at the opera. Totally ruined Puccini for me. All right, you guys have been fun. Thank you very much. I'm Alex Valdez.